Hey guys, welcome back to part 2 of my tutorial on creating GTA Online Machinima. Now, the first part was quite lengthy, it covered the character creation. I'm hoping this will be a lot quicker. I'm actually just trying to find somewhere at the minute, so I believe it might be around there. I'm looking for a stream, basically. Might be around there. We're going to go there. Okay, so this will deal with the recording aspect of it, because let's just go there now quickly, just make sure I'm on the right path, because I might not be. I don't know this map very well. I want to talk to you about why the Rockstar editor is probably the best way to create a decent GTA Machinima. It has its limitations, sure, but you know, everything does. You know, nothing is perfect. But it's more of the case of my screen is quite clear at the minute, but if you just give it a few moments, I mean, if you look in the bottom right, you've got where I am, it's just gone. Bottom left, you've got my map. Top left, you've got my fuck off. I hate these roads. Numbers for the ammo and all that jazz. And other times you'll get stuff pop up on screen. I'm waiting for something to pop up on screen, and it's probably not going to show it now. Yeah, I think we're in the right area, actually, or thereabouts. You'll get stuff basically using Rockstar Video Editor. You don't have to turn any of this shit off, because there have been times when I've been recording on DC Universe Online and I have had to turn the minimap off and turn my HUD off and stuff, just so it doesn't say Dezaras in the top corner, and just so you can't see a bloody map. And sometimes you get lost. It can be quite tricky. With this, you can keep your map on, you can keep all this HUD shit on, and there's no foul, because the clip export function, when you're in the editor itself, doesn't. I went to the wrong place. See that Martin stunt race? Those pop up all the time. That won't pop up when I'm recording. Anything that pops up on my screen won't be there. It'll be pretty much a blank slate. And I haven't gone to the right area. Right, so let's head back to the office, and I'll show you what I mean. We'll get to that in more detail later, but this will basically cover recording and some of the limitations and stuff like that. You know about the day-night cycle, bunker active series job, updated, don't need that. Now actually, the 13 intro, the whole Arctic Monkey stuff with the Suicide Squad type name cards and character cards and shit, that wasn't created. That was before I realised about Rockstar Editor, and me and Wilf were trying to come up with something and trying to figure out the best way to do it without having anything clog the screen. And the amount of footage we had to discard, or I had to discard, because little things like that kept popping up. Even when I turned everything off, they still popped up. It was annoying. So yeah, if you want a clear screen with nothing on it, like your map or anything like that, then Rockstar Editor is the best tool to use. And it is a really good tool, actually. I mean, when we get into the recording, I'll show you more. I'm just getting back to the office at the minute, just so we can start. A mile away. Because there is a certain thing, it's like there's certain issues with it that that's what this video will cover. Like, yeah, certain areas only give you so many to recording before the clip ends. Clips will, for the most part, automatically they'll continuously keep recording. So I'm on the wrong side of the road, aren't I? But if you're in a highly populated area like here, it can be a bit of a pain in the balls. Right, so we're home. We are at Maze Bank West. That is my CEO office there. You probably saw that in the last video. Basically, to record, and this doesn't save to your PS4 hard drive, it saves to the internal Rockstar editor saving system storage. You've only got so much to record. So one key thing, if you're recording and it's night and it's cloudy and then you have to stop recording due to either memory issues or you have to go to work or some shit like that, then you'll have to wait until this comes up to resume this particular type of cycle, this the climate, if you will. I've had that issue where we've been recording, we've had to wait, and then we've had to come back and wait for that particular time of day to match up to the rest of it. To record, you just push down your D-pad and you press X to start recording. You've got the red circle that's filling up there. Let's go for a little drive around. It's filling up pretty quickly, isn't it? Let's just go around the block. Still there. It is now at 50%. Because we are in a highly populated area, and I'm just driving around the block here, and by the time I get back to my office, this thing's almost done. Sorry. Right, so that's saving now. 38 seconds. That's how much you got for that. And it's recording again. You push down on your D-pad, hold it down, and then circle to cancel recording. Now that was 38 seconds. And one man run over. And if you noticed, it was saving, the circle going round. When it comes to that, stop. Okay? Because if you're on the road, there are times, me and Wilf, when we're doing a little bike through the city kind of scenes, we have to pull over and stop so it saves. If you keep moving, it'll take longer to save, and the recording won't resume until you might be fucking 3 miles away by the time it can resumes, if you're not careful. So if it's coming to the end of it, the recording cycle, pause it. Well, not pause it, but just pull over, stop, wait till it starts recording again, and then carry on. That was 38 seconds. Let's go inside quickly, shall we? These things don't record, by the way, when you walk in and out. I mean, it's nice that it shows you walking in and out. Doesn't record with the video editor. However, you can just, I'm on record now, you can just use it like that. You've got nothing blocking the screen for that particular cutscene. Okay, so we are going to just go and we're going to do something we can never do in DCUO. Okay, we're going to do something that for some reason they never allowed. We are going fucking do it then. Sorry, I'm not it's not letting me sit down. It's very particular sometimes. We're gonna sit down. Yeah, the fucking moment's ruined now. Fuck you, game. Right, so we sat down. You can face direction from this. You can turn that way. You can go back to the middle. And you can turn that way. Now, let's record him sitting down. Now, the thing about this is there are certain, like, the right on your action, on your D-pad, the action buttons for, like, you can't record drinking, like the whiskey or the wine, so it might help to have someone else in the room with you recording it, and then you can just manipulate the footage however you want. It's just sat there, look. And know, it's not even halfway. But little things like, you know, you can record them sitting down and standing up and stuff like that. It's just certain things like drinking the whiskey and things like that. You can't record that. Or drinking a can of Sprunk or anything like that. It doesn't work. So you might need someone around to record that bit for you, then just change the footage, change the angles on it. See, that was 55 seconds. And that's the point. If you're in a heavily populated area, like a densely populated part of the city, then you'll have less recording time. If you're in a more secluded spot, you'll have more recording time. And I think, because there's another thing that DCUO doesn't have, look outside, that's the actual world, that's the actual map. It's not some bullshit fake ass reflection that DCUO will have. I've been through this with Bruce before. You go up to the roof of one of the MPD stations and you look outside and it does not match what is actually outside. That is what is actually outside. So let's just go outside, shall we? We'll go hop in the car, we'll drive somewhere, and I will show you an example of when it tries to catch up and resume recording. Let's go to my motorcycle clubhouse actually, because that's a he is supposed to be a biker, so let's bike. Alright, so set a waypoint on my map that I don't have to disable. Right, and I will hit record and I will let this go continuously. And we are heading towards Palito Bay, which is where my clubhouse is. Sorry. Just bear with me a second. See, these things that are popping up on my screen now won't be in. I mean, the blips might be, the noises that you hear might be in, but the actual visuals with Martin giving you a mission and it's saying new adversary mode at the top, they won't be in. So that was 51 seconds because I'm in a less populated area. I'm still outside, but I'm on a freeway in the world surrounding me. But if you notice, it's still taking, still saving this map at the start point of the next recording. Oops, sorry. I'm going to pull over quickly here. And then... Right, we're going again. And so we will carry on. We have another... Oh, fuck me. 3.8 miles to go. Oh, you'd never believe me if you didn't see it yourself, would you? Sure. Right, let's hit the middle bastards. I don't know why, but these middle bastards, you just have to hit them. Right, pull in. If you notice, we've gone quite a distance now, and we still haven't filled up this particular recording slot. So, we're doing good, aren't we? And it's because there's less buildings, there's less people, there aren't people walking around, still a lot of cars, but I mean, I'll pull over in a sec just so we can resume it, but let's have a look, see how long this one is. That was a minute and a half, 1 minute 34. Now the most you'll get is probably 2 minutes at a time. You do get quite a bit of storage capacity, but you know, it's a case of putting it all together like this. See, it's just forest and mountains there, and then across there it's just the sea. So it's not like there's buildings taking up memory or space or anything like that. So, you know, choosing a location might be a key thing as well when it comes to recording. I mean, I tend to shoot all over the map because I like to cover a lot of ground. You know, you'll see him in Los Santos, you'll see him in Palito Bay, you'll see him in, you know, Grapeseed and Sandy Shores and stuff like that. But we are nearly there. We're almost at the clubhouse. I do like this car though. It's fucking right sexy set of wheels. Okay, and before we go inside, let's see. 1 minute 38 again. I'll just show you a quick example. That's recording, but as soon as I go inside, saving, because it doesn't record entering and exiting. But you can just do it like that. Just hit double tap on your share button, do it like that. Record those bits externally.